Hi, hello, good day everyone. By the way, I am Fritzi Quinn Prieto, a public administration student first year, and this presentation is all about on various cultural and intercultural modes of communication such.
The sacred meaning of African clothing. Africa is an outstanding continent with unique traditions, beliefs, and culture. There are so many different ethnic groups in Africa who continue to keep and estimate their cultural identity throughout ages. Many people think that African its people are homogeneous, even in the 21st century. Many African folk costumes or garments are still in use by the locals. Of course, a lot of people from other parts of the world like and often buy the traditions outfits from Africa. And that's all right. It helps to grow African economy and fight the poverty. But there is a question. The foreigners should wear folk African costumes, not knowing what they mean and symbolize. One of the main cultural influences in West Africa is the beliefs of native cultures, including Islam, Christianity, and various traditions of African religions, such as Muslims claim that Allah is their God, but Jesus said, "If God were your father, you would love me. For I proceeded forth and came from God, nor have I came of myself, but he sent me." The Islamic religion of a God cannot accept Jesus as the Son of God and therefore denies the existence of God the Father. Followers of Islam are taught through their holy book, the Quran, to persecute and kill the infidels or non-believers. While they accept Jesus as a prophet to the Jews, they are taught to despise and hate all the followers of Christ and Jehovah God. While Christians believe in one God that created heaven, earth, and the universe, the belief in one God originated with the Jewish religion. Christians believe that Jesus is the Messiah or Savior of the world. They also believe that he is the Son of God. On the third day after his crucifixion, Jesus arose from the Southeast Asia. It is also known as Southeastern Asia or Sea, is the geographical southeastern subregion of Asia, consisting of the regions that are subcontinent and northwest of Australia. The main languages in Southeast Asia are Lap, Thai, Burmese, Khmer, Vietnamese, Tagalog, Malay, Indonesian, and also a preparing of Chinese dialects. Every one of these languages derives from distinct sources and possess unique cultural characteristics. The Southeast Asian region is chock full of unique cultural nuances that may seem a little obscure to the Western world. From the way of eating using chopsticks or just with our bare hands to the ways of we interact with society, every country in this part of the world has their own set of traits that set each of them apart, but also bring them closer together. One of the most immediate cultural traits of Southeast Asia is our many unique ways to greet people. More specifically, the way we use our hands to do the greeting. This is taboo topics in Southeast Asia. First, wearing shoes in temples. It is a violation of rules to wear shoes in temples. All individuals are required to leave their footwear outside the temple. Second, wearing revealing clothes in mosques. Like temples, you need to take your shoes off before you enter a mosque. Also, men should wear long pants and skirts, while women must conceal all revealed skin. Third, disrespecting the king. In Thailand, never insult the king. The people of Thailand greatly honor their king. Disrespecting him can result in a 15-year sentence to jail. Fourth, inappropriate chopstick usage. In many Asian countries such as China, it is considered rude to point at others with chopsticks. Avoid doing this at all cost. And the last, leaving your bowl empty in Cambodia. This is a rather unique taboo. In Cambodia, you should never eat everything that is misunderstand this gesture, thinking himself as a bad host to not have given sufficient food to his guests.
Latin America. It is generally refers to those parts of the American whose cultural, religious, and linguistic heritage can be traced to the Latin culture of the late Roman Empire. This would include areas where Spanish, Portuguese, French, and various other Romance languages which can trace their origin to the Vulgar Latin spoken in the late Roman Empire are natively spoken. Such territories includes almost all of Mexico's Central America and South America, with the exception of English or Dutch-speaking territories. Culturally, it could also encompass the French-derived culture in North America, as it ultimately derives from Latin Roman of Native American, African, and Asian influences. Latin America is the formal or informal expression of the people of Latin America and includes both high culture and popular culture, as well as religion and other customary practices. These are generally of Western origin but have various degrees of Native American, African, and Asian influence. A popular snack in Latin American cuisine, an empanada, it is a baked or fried bread or pastry which is stuffed with meat, cheese, vegetables, or fruits, among other fillings. Both savory and sweet versions are available, and this one, it is found across Latin American cuisine and known as a huminta in Peru, Argentina, Ecuador, Bolivia, and Chile. A tamal is a traditional Mesoamerican dish made using masa and filled with meats, cheeses, fruits, vegetables, or chilies, then steamed or boiled in a leaf wrapper. Caribbean is a greater variety of influences was at work in the Caribbean. The Spanish, French, British, Danish, and Dutch existed side by side with the African and Native American. Residents of the islands are of European, African, or mixed ancestry. The Caribbean is the birthplace of many popular types of music that have spread throughout the world. Although many people only associate Caribbean music with reggae and other genres of music that originated in the region, their calypso music that combines spiritual elements with bongos, maracas, and Spanish guitar. Soca, which is originated in Trinidad and Tobago and uses dolac as well as vental and dancehall, which originated in Jamaica, and is a high-energy form of rap reggae among many others. Europe. Christianity has been the dominant religion shaping European culture for at least the last 1700 years. Modern philosophical thought has very much been influenced by Christian philosophers such as Saint Thomas Aquinas and Erasmus, and throughout most of its history, Europe has been nearly equivalent to Christian culture. The Christian culture was the predominant force in Western civilization, guiding the course of philosophy, art, and science. The nation of Europe and the Western world has been intimately connected with the concept of Christianity and Christendom. Many even attribute Christianity for being the link that created a unified European identity. Winter jazz is a must on Denmark's music calendar. Imagine 600 plus concerts, 100 plus venues, and 25 independent organizers throughout the country. It is no wonder the festival draws countless guests from far and wide. It's the opportunity to enjoy live jazz